Hello world, welcome to the Casting Couch. I'm your host, Ayla Ken. Co-host over here, Zach Jones. So alright. So currently, as you all know, we are in the playoffs, NBA playoffs, and right now we have one team that's trying to get into the next round. That is, of course, the Wizards and the Celtics.
Right.
First question of the day is, who would have the bigger win? Meaning, if the Wizards win tonight, who would have the bigger win? Or would they have the bigger win, or would it be the Celtics? What do you think, Zach?
Well, the bigger win, I think, would be the Celtics. Honestly, I know what the Wizards have done and whatnot, but let me tell you why the Celtics. Think about it, Celtics is rich history. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, where all the guys have played with them and everything. But this year, I think they just took another step. You know what I'm saying? If you can at least make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, because I don't have them going to the finals. But in the Wizards organization, they just built and they got a lot of talent. But I don't think nobody really expected this from the Celtics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just kind of really, to me, it came out of nowhere. You found I call him a franchise player now, and Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
And just proving that a team that can at least step up to hopefully LeBron and the Cavs in the playoffs, in the Eastern Conference Finals or whatever. I'm already putting them in there, what have you. So that, to me, that's why it'd be bigger for their organization, not just for the history, but to show how far they came. What they can do and where they're going. What you think about it?
I'm going to go with the Wizards.
You're John Wall, man.
John Wall, man, but them fighting back from fighting against adversity. They weren't really just winning in the beginning, and they're coming back, and they game winner the other day.
Yeah, it was huge. It was huge.
Like, I feel like Celtics kind of got the big head, like wearing all black. They say they didn't plan for it, but y'all planned for it. So I don't know. I just feel like it would be a bigger win for them, just because. How many times have they been to the Eastern Conference Finals?
Wizards?
Yeah.
I can't remember that.
See?
You know what I mean?
This first time in how long?
I don't remember. I know they had Gilbert Arenas, but I don't think they would know Eastern Conference Finals.
Nah, they might have went to the semis, but
right.
That's about it. So I feel like it would be a bigger win for them, and plus I think they'll put a bigger fight against the Cavs. Because Celtics, they could probably win a game or two, maybe. But I feel like Wizards, like their style of gameplay will fight better against the Cavs. Just to me.
I completely understand, because I feel like Celtics wise, like I've talked to you before, like they play around the perimeter. Now, if the team gets hot, they're hot. But when they're not, they're not. Yes. That's just what it is. But the Wizards, athletically, I feel like they can match up around the boards. So then it's just from there on, like who wants it more from that point. You know what I mean? So
it's one of those teams that can score from all areas.
All areas, you're right, and got really good defense. I think personally, But I don't know. It's just like I feel like the Celtics is like the comeback kid, and it's like
It didn't the whole thing with Isaiah Thomas and his sister.
His sister died and whatnot.
It's like the ultimate underdogs for it.
And what's crazy is they're the one seed.
Yeah.
And it's like they've not really been playing like they're the one seed. They've been playing like they maybe 8th or 7th, trying to come up or something. So that's why they excited me, interesting, and I think that's why I feel like the Celtics have a bit of win. But
Okay. Can't argue with that.
True. Next question. How will Kawhi's Leonard ankle injury affect the series with the Warriors? Dip into it first?
I'll jump in.
Go ahead, dip into it, man. Go ahead, man.
It's going to affect it drastically. Because, Spurs is a great defensive team, but the defensive leader is out right now. He makes everybody on the team better. So when you can't get that one guy to guard Durant, that causes a problem for the whole team. Because now when Durant going off, you got to try to focus on Durant. So that leaves everybody else open. That leaves Steph open. That leaves Draymond open. That leaves Andre Iguodala open. That leaves Clay open. So it messes up the whole way the team functions. Like, look at the last game when he got out. The Warriors went off.
18-0 run. Yeah.
So it's just me. I think it'll drastically affect the team and what they want to do, what they can do. They have to change their whole game plan now. So, what do you think?
Well, when you look at it, I was looking at the stats over here. But it's Kawhi averages 25 points per game, as well as he gets 5 rebounds per game. Plays 30 plus minutes a game, 33 minutes a game, which is huge. And you think about it, I don't remember the exact stat yesterday, but he had 20 plus points, and quietly, he had 20 plus points, which is crazy. But it's already one thing with the fact that Tony Parker's out for the rest of the playoffs, and Kawhi. I've never really seen the Spurs play off one person. Yeah. That's why I thought, man, in the Rockets series they'd be in trouble. Because it's like they've always, and guys had to step up. So like, Patty Mills stepped into Parker's place, but he didn't. He's doing great off the bench this year. He did nothing yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he already had the ankle injury. And you can't give a team like that, as we already know, the Warriors any leeway, any.
No.
You feel me? You say Leonard stay in that game, they probably win. You know what I'm saying? Even on a bad angle, this man is managing to beat them by 20 plus points. So that he does stuff as well that doesn't even show up on the stat sheet defensively. Yeah. Like he was saying, guarding Durant. Rotation wise, just you put a guy out there like that, you get other guys hot. You get Danny Green hot. Maybe Patty Mills would have got going. Who knows? Aldridge, amazing game yesterday. Yeah. I haven't seen Aldridge play like this since the Trailblazers, but Aldridge had an amazing game today. Yesterday.
Yeah.
Whenever we post this video, but and so it's gonna affect them. I don't really pick the Spurs to win. I'll say that, but
it'll be a good series.
It'll be a good series. I don't know the status whether or not he's coming back. If he doesn't come back, I don't know if they'll win a game.
Yeah.
Honestly, because that's their hope.
Right now, only two people that's really just going off like that is Aldridge and Manu Ginobili. That's it.
And it's like they have to. They threw guys in there that really, they weren't ready for the moment, but you put them in there, they're gonna do something.
Yeah.
So it's kind of what kept the game going, while the Warriors only won by 2. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And but next game if he doesn't play,
it's an L.
It's an L for sure, man. And it's just crazy because you know what I'm saying, like you lose Leonard, MVP candidate. You know what I mean? And like I said, this shows you how much effect he has on a bad ankle, still working, putting up buckets left and right, man. So it's like you cannot. It takes a lot, obviously. And to me, it's like I said, I already picked him to lose, but I don't think the series will be as competitive anymore with just the place. So,
would you say it's because of the Warriors?
What you mean with that?
Like, it won't be as competitive because still the Spurs without Parker and Leonard, they can still win some games. So would you say it's because of the stacked team of the Warriors?
I would most definitely because you got so much firepower, Lord of mercy. You got Steph, you got Durant, you got Thompson, and then you get Draymond can even hit threes.
You got former and future All-Stars coming off the bench.
Right, and it's like, how are you supposed to? You didn't even get your star players. What can you do with that? And your role players have to step in. But Spurs think they're pretty young.
Yes.
They guys, they're good, but they're young, bro. And ain't enough to take out Warriors when it comes down to it. So I just think, and I hope they prove me wrong, but I don't think they will. But in this case, it will affect it. Answering the question, yes, it will affect the Spurs with his injury. And the Warriors gonna take this one.
Oh yeah.
Oh sure, for sure.
If they were gonna take it before anyway, to me, they with Kawhi Leonard, Spurs probably win maybe 1 or 2 games. But
maybe.
Warriors gonna wake up and be like, alright, it's time to play ball.
Right. So should be interesting.
It will. You may know. Well, some of you may know. People that actually know me, they know. I'm not the biggest LeBron fan, but he's great. He's great. He's a great player. Can't deny that. The guy is great. But the question is, if he wins the finals this year, how would that match up with Jordan's legacy? Zach?
Can it see?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I don't know why I thought, because the point is, well, got these numbers again. But everybody when they talk about Jordan and LeBron rings, championships, Jordan has 6. Did Jordan lose a final?
No.
Jordan didn't lose a final. LeBron has 3 rings. LeBron's been to 7 finals, right? Okay.
Finna be 8.
Finna be, let's be honest, finna be 8. But anyway, how would it match up to Jordan's legacy is an interesting question because I mean, when people talk about Jordan, I wasn't, like watching his era,
Mm-hmm.
but it's as if he didn't make a mistake, and I just know that could be. But to me, LeBron is one of the most amazing basketball players I've ever seen play.
Mm-hmm.
Now, however, if he goes this year and he wins 4 rings, I still don't think it'll compare to Jordan's legacy. However, I mean, it's just the man with Jordan was clutch.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron's not clutch. I mean, you put legacy. You know what I mean? You put more than, I guess you say more than rings.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron doesn't hit those clutch shots. He gets the ball away to Kyrie, lets him do his thing. He understands he can't hit it, but the thing is you can't, hit it. You know what I'm saying? So it's saying how you surpassing the GOAT, which is Michael Jordan, if you can't make this happen.
Yeah.
LeBron averages, I think it's 28 points per game.
Right now?
With 27 points per game, I'm sorry. Just regular season stats.
Oh, okay.
And Jordan averaged 30 points. So
Yeah.
I think the instinct, the mindset is completely different. When you compare Jordan and LeBron. LeBron is the guy we talk about that threw the ball to Dan Williams for the last shot. And Jordan's going to take that shot. I don't care if all 5 of the guys on him, but everything he did from the post game to the defense, just everything he did, it was just Jordan up there. And it let you know I'm the best. I'm going to show you the best, and this is how I do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So even if he wins this year, which I think LeBron will get 1 more ring. I think he'll at least get 1 more.
I think he might get 2 more.
They get 2?
I think he get 2 more. I think he might win this year, just because of what I've seen in the regular season. I think he might get 1 this year, and I feel like he might get 1 in the next 2 years, because I don't think he's gonna win it again next year. He might go to the finals, but I don't think he's gonna win it again next year, especially if that Warriors team coming back. You're not winning that one, brother.
So like I said, to answer the question, even if he does get those 2 rings, I still think he won't surpass Jordan's legacy. It's just, because it's so much to me going against LeBron on why he can't get that done. And he may say he got nothing else to prove, but in his mind, he's chasing the GOAT.
Oh, yeah.
Which is Michael Jordan. Let's not lie. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's possible, but he will go down as one of the greatest players ever. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't think he'll ever go down as the greatest. To the huge LeBron fans, of course, they've been saying, LeBron is better than Jordan, but I don't think he'll ever be better than Jordan, considering everything. I mean, like, he'll pass him in numbers, okay, fine, but Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the leading scorer.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so like, why y'all not saying Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the greatest? You know what I mean? So like, it's with Jordan, it's influence, it's the way he played, it's how he took care of his body, like even back then where there wasn't any technology to help you take care of your body, he still played games. He didn't rest any games. He might have done something different each game. Like one game, like if he had a back-to-back, he might be driving the whole game. First game, second game, if he's tired, he's in the post the whole game.
Yeah.
So like that smart of a player to do that and not really take any days off, any games off. I mean, you can't just gonna get into LeBron and he on the bench laughing with Kyrie.
Right.
Trying to rest.
It's not like you just said. It's how you move too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you said, LeBron taking games off and resting your body, and then but if you're going back to the GOAT, you gotta come up there and say, Jordan never took a game off. Jordan played doing the flu. Like he said, if he was tired, he used his head, got in the post and did work. You feel me? And that's when it's like, well, if you're talking about legacy, you talk about the whole 9. Because, the whole Miami deal, Jordan never done that, and stuff. So it's like, there's so much to go into it. Then more, I believe in just the rings and everything.
Like,
is how you
move.
move.
Bill Russell is the best.
Exactly, but nobody mentions Bill Russell. You know what I'm saying? They had 5 teams in the league. Yeah. But he does have the most rings. So shout out to Bill Russell, man.
So, LeBron will never be as great as Jordan. Never. I mean, even off court things. Like you look at the shoes. Like that plays into to me. Because like people, I mean, I'm gonna say say Stephon Marbury, for example. He got a shoe line. It ain't selling. Well, you don't know why. In China. Well, in China. Like all these other players, like okay, Jordan. The reason why his shoes were so great was because he's a great player, and they actually look kind of good. But like he's a great player, so like if you suck, they're not gonna buy your shoes. Like and then like you look at LeBron. Well, now in this time it's just about looks, but back then I don't think it was about looks. I feel like it was about who was popping at the time.
Right.
So I don't know. Like he goes up as like one of the best like sneaker athletes of all time. And you got to take that into consideration too. I do at least.
Next question is, who is it going to have a bigger impact
Yeah.
between Adrian Peterson
Mm-hmm.
and Marshawn Lynch?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Sorry, here we go. Who was going to have a big impact on that team with Marshawn Lynch being on the Raiders and Adrian Peterson being on the New Orleans Saints?
Yes.
Let's dig into it.
All right.
You want me to go?
I'll go off you.
You go off me. Okay. Well, I think first off, it's great that Beast Mode is back to the league doing his thing. However, as well as Adrian Peterson finding a new home that, to me, should have left Vikings a long time ago.
Yes.
But he's with a new home. I guess I'll go on Adrian Peterson first. I'll talk about Adrian Peterson. I don't like the move with the Saints. I don't. No, see, because and here's why. You got Drew Brees, Gunslinger, can throw that thing all over the place. But the Saints have always been a passing offense.
Yes.
And that's the thing. And they had, was it Mark Ingram? Do they still have Mark Ingram? Do you know?
They still do.
See, and my thing is, he could have been used so much better elsewhere. Because Mark Ingram coming out of college at Bama, a beast, bro.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then they used to run these 3 backs. When you running 3 backs, you have no running game. You know what I'm saying? My team is the Eagles. We got 3 backs. We have no running game. So that's the problem. I'm thinking now you got Adrian Peterson, and they'll put it in the offense. They'll give him the ball or whatnot. But I still feel like he's gonna get the second helping of all this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
see where you come from.
I mean, it's always gonna be Drew Brees' offense until he leaves that place. You know what I mean? So if he can stay healthy, I do see him making a play. I believe.
I feel like they probably could have made the playoffs without him.
Yeah, they could have. I mean, we know the weakness is defense, but we going off the straight offense right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think they'll be okay.
They'll be okay.
I just don't think he'll have no great year. He'll do enough if he stays healthy.
What kind of role you think he'll play in it? Like, do you think it'll be like change the whole playbook? Like, as far as like, do you think they'll run the ball with him, or do you think they'll have him out there running routes?
If they have him running routes, that's going to be a problem. Because if Adrian Peterson could run routes like that, he's been already running routes. So if he's running routes out there, then that can't be helpful, you feel me? So, but I do feel like they give him some carries within the playbook. I just don't think it's going to take off, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be a problem. And then he's just going to fall in line, if you ask me. You know what I mean? That's it. He's just going to fall in line. That's going to be it.
Yeah.
I don't feel
still, Adrian Peterson, he did go to the wrong team. Yeah. He definitely went to the wrong team. He went to a pass first team. I don't know if that's what you wanted to do. I don't know if you just tired and you just want to break. Like, you just want to block for a minute. I don't know. But, I mean, to me, you should have went to another team. So the team that you went to now, you won't have as big of an impact. You're just going to be blocking the whole game, basically. Because they're not going to change the playbook for you. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
I don't know. Like, coming off like one of your worst seasons ever.
This is true.
I don't know. There's a lot of things to take into consideration. Playbook, I don't think the playbook's going to get changed. To me, you should have went to a team like the Giants or like another team like that. Like, they already got Mark Ingram, and he's a decent back if they use him properly. So, like, they really didn't need you. But, I mean, anytime you can get Adrian Peterson, I guess you jump at the chance.
Yeah, I guess so. And on the Marshawn Lynch with the Raiders. I like this. I do like this. I think the Raiders could have ran pretty deep in the playoffs last year. Had not Derek Carr got hurt. Because it's a good team.
Yeah.
I think it's a team who don't do too much. I don't know about this move to Las Vegas, but anything like that. But they don't do too much. They do just enough. They got good defense, not great defense, but they got good defense. And Marshawn Lynch is gonna add on to that. Now I don't know if he's just gonna go beast mode like he did the Seahawks, but but you know what? He's one of them freaking nature players.
He is. But the question is, he's been away for so long. How long has it been? A year, 2 years?
Yeah, about a year or two. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
So it's like, can you turn that back on?
True, it's true.
Like, you've been away for so long. Can you just come back and just be that guy again? So
I think it'll be. I think with answer, I think he'll have more impact with the Raiders, more so than Adrian Peterson with the Vikings, but with the Saints.
Because they have more of a running game.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
So
You
it's
know what I
like
mean? So
he's already got a spot in there. So
right, you got Amari Cooper, Michael Crabtree. You got guys on your outside holding you down. Well, you know, I'm gonna pound this ball in there too. So I mean, hey, Marshawn Lynch gonna have a big impact this season, man. I look forward to seeing it.
yes.
Oh yeah.
NFL draft came recently, and you know, some people make some good picks, some people make some bad picks. The question is, which rookie would make the biggest impact next season?
Well, I'm going down to two guys for me, but I don't know to pick one. So that's Deshaun Watson, and I also like Christian McCaffrey from Stanford, who went to the Panthers. Yeah, that's him. So, and I say Christian McCaffrey first. I think he'll make a huge impact because, you know, you got Cam Newton in the offense. But this guy, he's so versatile. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people slept on him in the draft. You know what I mean? Like, this guy can catch the ball at the backfield, run the routes, run up the middle. He can do everything. I haven't seen a guy of this nature, you know what I'm saying, in a long time that can do what he can do.
And he's white.
You know, and that's the thing. I don't know that's why he slipped down the draft, but that's amazing as well because you don't see that. So it's rare. So, man, if it's rare, that's something you don't come out a whole lot. You need to get that.
I'm going to let y'all know how long it's been since we've seen a good white running back. Peyton Hillis.
Oh,
Where's he?
I thought he was a fullback, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's rare. So I think this guy, he actually should have been the first back taken off.
Yes.
Boy, I mean, Leonard Fournette is good, but this guy.
He was in the running for the Heisman, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Did he get runner up?
I think so.
He might have got run. I think he got run up in the street. I'm saying, man, he's gonna do some good things because you can put him, you can line him up anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You can sit up here and say, okay, I run a route around you. You can say, I'm just running through the teeth of the defense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think he's gonna have a huge impact. And Deshaun Watson, boy, I love Deshaun Watson. You know, as we know what he did in the national championship game, the Daylands, you know, Roll Tide, Alabama. But aside from that, man, this team possesses so many good traits. You look at him. I look at him kind of like I look at Jameis Winston. However, I know Jameis Winston does some stupid stuff, but I can just see winning wrote all. Oh, yes, you know, still a crab leg. I can see winning wrote all over Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you got he got that leadership role. You know what I mean? He possesses everything. I just see him winning the Super Bowl for sure, and I think he's gonna win the job contender. If not, he's gonna get inserted into that.
Yeah.
Because look at the pieces they have around Hawkins. J.J. Watt defensively, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, Fuller. You know I mean, like, you got so many weapons for him to work with as a young guy. But I'm gonna say hands down, Deshaun Watson will have the most impact this year.
Okay. For me, it's 3 picks. That was 3. I thought about one just recently.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and say him right now. T.J. Watt. J.J. Watt's little brother. Man cold. I mean, you can't do that. Man cold. I mean, anybody. Any time you can. Like, say, I mean, it's J.J. Watt's brother. Like, come on, like, he has a chance to make a big impact.
Right.
The other guy would be Reuben Foster. I mean, come on, it's Reuben Foster. Like, come on, Roll Tide. Like, come on now.
This guy.
He going to what you could arguably say is like the headquarters of linebackers. Like that's like if you a linebacker, that's the team to go to. Like, so yeah, Reuben Foster, and the last pick is Deshaun Watson. Yeah.
You have to say a lot, you know, it's written all over. You know?
Like, you could say team, you could say somebody like Leonard Fournette, but I don't know if it's the Bama coming out of me, but I don't think he's that good. Like, he's not as good as, like, McCaffrey. I think he's one of those, he'll be one of those forgotten backs. Like, one of those guys, like, oh, you remember him? Oh, yeah, he was good when he was in college.
Yeah.
But, like, when he came to the league, we don't know what happened. Like, Trent Richardson almost. But, yeah, I mean, who would make the most impact? I'd probably say Reuben Foster. Yeah, I like the intensity that he plays with. I mean, they play that 4 linebacker set, so it like plays into, like, he's gonna play. I think they still got Bowman, so that's gonna go like hand in hand. Like, you're not running against that team.
And they drafted Solomon.
Yes,
in the D.
Yes. So it's like I mean, y'all not running against the 49ers. I'm sorry. You might as well just pass it. I mean, if you pass it, I mean, Eric Reed somewhere in there.
Yeah, he's still back there. Just leave the stadium.
Yeah.
I feel like it's Deshaun Watson. Dalen feel like it's Reuben Foster.
Ruben Foster.
Hey, can't wait to find out, though.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting.
It is. So yeah.
I know. Okay. Question is now, how do you feel about the current state of the WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment? Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
I feel like they're trying to rebuild a lot of things that they tore down. Like the brand split. I don't know why you merged brands in the first place. They like split the brands again. I kind of like the story, but it's some stuff that I disagree with. As to Braun Strowman, I mean, he's good, yeah. He does have that like superhuman trait. Like I don't know, I don't know. It just happened like suddenly. Like it's something that they should have showed signs of from the beginning. Like, if you had plans on doing that, and I don't know.
Did you think because it's like the era switch from like PG-13 now, whatever era, so they didn't.
Would you still say it's PG now? I mean, they show signs of like Attitude Era. Like they show some stuff that they have from the Attitude Era. They try to bring that in now.
But you can just tell like overall that
yeah.
The thing about it is like I like some of the stuff they do. I know they're limited on certain stuff they can do, but the problem is when you have the whole Attitude Era and Ruthless Aggression era going, these guys here now, they're pretty much getting thrown into the fire.
Yeah.
You didn't prepare them for what's next. You're so worried about this guy, you're not worried about this guy. Now, so you got it, okay, you go. You know what I mean? So now, us as fans, it's like we don't know you, or like why should we want you? Like why should we cheer for you?
Yeah.
Because wrestling fans are the craziest fans.
They
People
are.
you should boo for, you cheer for, you boo for. And that's how it is. But I see them trying to make moves, and that's fine. But I think just this whole era, this PG era, is just, this is what it's going to be.
Yeah. I feel like it's not necessarily a lack of talent, but it's the same guys every week, day in, day out. Every Monday, I expect to see Seth Rollins coming down the ramp at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that every Monday.
Yeah.
So, like, you got guys like that's on NXT, and like you're not bringing them up just because if you bring them up now, it's no competition in NXT. I mean, if they're developed, bring them up. Like, you need as many people as you can get. Like, you look at all these old old wrestling back then. They had like a lot of guys that were talented. Like, a lot of guys that you didn't know who you were gonna see every week. Like, it was different guys every time.
Right.
And that's the same. That goes back into the Braun Strowman thing. Like, why does he have a mic in his hand? He shouldn't be talking. He can talk, yes, but we don't want to see that. We want to see him break the ring again. We want to see him do stuff like that. If you want to make him to this monster, like, have him play that monster role. How many times have you seen Undertaker and Kane on the mic?
Very few.
Yeah. We're not talking about like corporate Kane. We're talking about Kane with the mask.
Yeah.
They didn't talk much because they had that monster
That
role.
presence.
Yeah.
So, like, I like Braun Strowman. I won't lie, because that WWE, they changed my mind from him being in the Wyatt family. I just think, he was a big dude. Whoa, who was this? When he came out, but then as it went on, it was just like, okay. I didn't think they would take him and start putting him in main events.
Yeah.
It shocked me. And then, he can actually wrestle.
Yeah.
He actually can move around and like David said, talk on the mic. He actually talk. So he's one of the top stars now for those guys. And it's just that I just believe it's timing.
Yeah, it's timing.
It's just timing.
I was gonna say, what about? I know we kind of focusing on Raw. What about SmackDown?
Wow. You know what? Just when you smile. SmackDown Friday is good. It really is, because they say it's a land opportunity. I truly believe that. Like, I've seen Naomi win the women's championship. You see what I'm saying? I've seen Heath Slater and Rhino win the first ever SmackDown live tag team champions, and it really is a land opportunity. Now, however, I don't think, other than AJ Styles, Dean is level now, but they don't just have a star. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you look back, they had Batista, Ray, Undertaker. Like, they don't have anybody like that.
No.
And all the guys that they do have, they're older.
Yes.
Like AJ, like you said, AJ is about what 40.
Oh, is he 40?
He old.
Wow.
The man is old.
You got Orton too.
Yep.
You know, and they got Cena, but like part time.
Yeah.
You know. And
So
it's
it's like your headliners are guys of yesterday.
Yeah, they are.
You don't have any like young stars. You got what they got Nakamura.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But he's old too. So.
Yeah. And his storyline ain't really just took off.
Yeah.
So it's just like when I go back to Raw, though, even though the show don't always be as good, I got people to where, you know, like he said, I can know Seth Rollins coming down the room. Seth Rollins is a young guy. I know Roman's gonna be there that night. So that seeing them two, you know, because I like those two, it's gonna make me tune in more so.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I may see somebody new on SmackDown. I know it, like you said, I can't say his name right, Nakamura. Yeah, him.
Shinzuki? S.
Yeah, yes, you know, should have been some Shane or something, but I can easily miss a SmackDown more so than Raw. I'm like, dang, what happened on Raw? You know what I'm saying? Even though we know what we gonna see on Raw, you know, but like he said, go back to the NXT product. There's a lot of nice talent coming from there. You got the Shield came from there, Finn Balor, you know what I'm saying? Samoa Joe. I'm not renaming shit, but just plenty good talent. Yeah. But it's just how you place them to the next level. You know, a lot of people just get thrown behind the rug like Tyler Breeze.
Oh my God.
I mean, he's doing some.
Where is he?
He's with Fandango doing the fashion police. You know what I mean? Some niggas that get swept straight under the rug and you see them no more. Yeah. So I mean,
another question is, what about the tag teams? I feel like there are no like elite tag. I mean, New Day. Yeah. Who else? That's it. You could say Jeff Hardy. I feel like they washed up. Like,
yeah,
it's good to see them. But,
like basically what you're saying. Like nobody just has that identity.
Yeah.
You know, and I thought it was gonna be Enzo and Cage.
I thought it was gonna be Usos at first for a while. Like when they first came out, I was like, okay, they would be good.
But the thing is, these guys they do good, then they regress. You know what I mean? One week you're doing good, then you threw out the title pitch, and then you just take Cesaro and Shane, you stick them together. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you're a tag team now. And even then, they first did, I thought it was, I don't get that feel no more. It's not one team that comes out there and make me, I didn't want to see them. Yeah. You know, other than when it was the New Day. But think about them, they had ran their course on Raw. They held it for well over a year. And then they're on SmackDown, but now Kofi's injured, I believe, so he hurt his ankle. So now they're not even on TV at the moment. But they were the guys.
I think it's a lack of creativity on WWE side.
Yeah, true.
And there's some other guys, like I'm pretty sure, like we all know it's scripted. So like characters, feel like they'll offer some characters to certain wrestlers and they'll decline them just because they don't like the whole idea of it. Yeah. Like you seen like Goldust and who would want to be Goldust? Like all you do is just wear a wig down the ramp. Like that's all you gotta do.
Not serious enough.
Yeah, so like I think a lot of people want to be taken serious. Like you look at tag teams of the past, like Hardys, they were kind of wacky. Edge and Christian, they were just wacky.
They wasn't afraid to go out there.
The Rock and Mankind. Yes. Spirit Squad. I mean,
hey, that's all right too. So.
DX, like we don't have these type of tag teams right now. It's New Day. I'm kind of tired of them at this point. So.
Like need to change something up.
Yeah.
But I mean, just like people just won't. I think I seen was it an interview with John Cena. He was talking about how the locker room is different from when he back then. Now he was like, today, I just been telling guys, just try things. Don't be afraid. Just try some stuff. You know, people say, well, you fail. Oh well, you need to try some stuff. And that's not what they doing. No.
So you're sticking to what works, and eventually that gets old, and you still trying to stick with it.
Right. And then you wonder why ain't no champion. Okay, I'm gonna ask this question. Right. Do you think Roman was the right man to end the Undertaker's career?
No.
At WrestleMania?
No.
And
no,
why?
He wasn't. I feel like they should have passed the torch. That should have been like when Undertaker first lost. They should have just passed the torch, and that should have been his last match there. Like he should have lost to somebody like Bray, and they should have just been pushing Bray, or even Braun at the moment. You could have just lost to Braun and start pushing him. But when you lose to Brock, after that, why would you come back to WrestleMania?
Yeah.
You should have just lost that match, and that should have been like your last match. But I don't think you should have lost to Brock, and then you shouldn't have came back and lost to Roman. You should have never lost to either one of them. They shouldn't even been a match, really. Like who? No, either. I feel like I don't know.
Well,
like that idea.
I liked it. You know, I'm a Roman Reigns fan. I'm a Roman Reigns fan. You guys know. I like it for his career. Honestly, you know, that's on his resume now. However, for the Undertaker, well, obviously we know it's supposed to be Roman's the next phase of the company, and a lot of people say, you know, he wanted John Cena, which would have been a good match. But if we doing like you said, passing of the torch, you're not passing the torch to John Cena. I'm not saying
tired with you.
exactly. You're not passing. You're passing. You're gonna walk on out with you with. So I mean, and the only couple of guys in that locker room that they pushed to that point to be on that next level, and so far it's only been Roman. You know what I'm saying? I mean, no one, regardless if you hate him or like him. I've even heard Kevin Owens say it himself. He's the only thing he wish he has that he doesn't is what guys like Roman and John Cena have. But he said more so Roman Reigns. Guys can sell out arenas and had the crowd going back and forth the entire night.
Yeah.
Night after Mania. He stood in the ring for 10 minutes, didn't say nothing, and just booed him after. No one else can do that. So when you look at this, like, who's up next? It's him. Now, however, the circumstances were bad. You know what I mean? But, I mean, hey, if you had to pick a guy, I guess it would have been Roman. So.
Yeah. Thing is though, should he be since he won that, should he be making a push for a major championship? Like I know he's in this feud with Braun right now.
Right.
I think he's in the wrong feud right now at this point. If he after fresh off of that, I feel like he should be going after everything that's major on the brand.
Yeah, I agree with that too. The feud with Braun, like they post, it's just great. I love it. But and they both gonna come good out of it. But like after that happened, it's like he getting thrown backstage and pushed over. Now it's like this is the guy that just took out our childhood legend. You know, like this is him. Yeah, him leaning over in the ambulance. Like you can't. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking the booking would be a little bit better if you want to book this for Braun. Do it on down the line where we still remember he'd be taken, but you know what I'm saying? He needs to be dominant.
Yep.
That night at the Mania, he said, "This is my yard." Now I'm thinking domination.
Yeah.
You know, and then you flip the switch the next week. You know, so I think the booking timing wasn't good because you see, Braun has so much momentum going up.
He does.
And then he was in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and then lost. He lost. So and they tried to give that back to him after Mania, but you're doing it with the wrong guy that you just beat taken with. What are you doing? So I don't think the booking, like I said, timing. Everything is timing. I don't think it was the right time.
I think it's time for Brock to just get dominated.
Brock?
To me, yeah. Like, he got dominated by Goldberg.
He did.
It can easily be overlooked. Like, it's happened before.
Right.
So, like, I feel like once Braun finally faces Brock, I mean, at least have him dominate a little bit.
Yeah.
Show him that Brock is human. Like, we know that Brock couldn't beat Goldberg.
Right.
We knew that was going to happen. But he finally beat him. So, it's like that match was forgotten almost.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Still has this, like I said, that presence.
Yeah.
Battle.
So I think it's time for Brock to get dominated. I don't know if he like one of those Hulk Hogan dudes, or he just refuses to. Oh, I'm not losing to him.
Well, I did hear that Roman said that on his podcast. He was like when he faced him at WrestleMania 31. He was like him and Heyman was pretty much like they just wanted to beat the crap out of him. He was like and I was like, okay, I get what they trying to do. He's like, I'm not just gonna get the crap beat out of him the whole time. He said they literally just want to beat me the entire time. And Ambrose said the same thing when they had their match at 32, and he was over there talking about. He said he didn't want to do nothing with the match.
Yeah.
He was like, from what I hear, he's pretty hard to work with. So what you see is what you get.
At that point, I do the same thing Shawn Michaels did to Hulk Hogan at SummerSlam. He was overselling everything.
I think I remember that.
That's
one way, yeah.
Just to show him, like,
yeah.
just make the whole match a comedy segment. Like, you're not just gonna beat me the whole time and I'll be cool with it. I'm gonna beat you the whole night. Oh, it sound good to me. Like, nah, that's not. It's not gonna happen.
Make some compromise here.
Yeah.
That's what it is, man. Current state of WWE. I guess just to sum it up, it's okay for what it's doing now.
Yeah.
That's Stephen I say it's okay for what it's doing now.
Yeah.
Yep. Come on, man. Cast and Couch.
That ends this episode of Cast and Couch. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Write down, comment down any topics we should talk about, any sports that we should talk about. Just let us know. We'll be happy to do them.
Right. Oh. Co-host Zach Jones.
Co-host Zach Jones. This is your host, David Kent.
You just tuned in to Cast and Couch.